Well, let's get into this today. So, first and foremost, excuse my appearance. We just came off of a little bit of like a fun little food review where the soda went everywhere, and I'm just a sticky mess, and I'm sorry, and it's disgusting. Um, of course, while we were doing that, our friend Acrello from TikTok jumped into the stream and said, Papa God, I need you to take a look at your DMs. And what we found in our DMs was interesting. Earlier today, somebody had mentioned to me that Gemini Official was trying to come back. I had to make a new Instagram account because he blocked my Instagram because he knows that I'm going to go after it any single time he comes up. I'll give you a short recap of what he did. Basically, what was it, a year ago now? Oh, and Mama Gut's here because we were both doing the review, and we're going to let her give us her opinion. So what has it been, a year now since the whole Gemini Official situation? Gemini Official was a large content creator on TikTok, about 3.5 million verified. He was the "Can I have a peppermint" guy. The story basically was that a girl tried to set him up. She was 16, he was 20. It was like awkward flirting, but it wasn't really anything too bad. So I defended Gemini at first, of course, with my mistake because she was well intentioned. Later, we learned that he, as 19, slept with a 15-year-old. That's not the worst of it. Rather than apologizing like young people do, I genuinely feel young people are kind of dumb and ignorant. And frankly, there's a fucking law in every state that protects 4-year age gaps, which I find gross. But since it's part of the law, I'm going to give people the benefit of the doubt that break what I would consider a social taboo, the benefit of the doubt, as long as they apologize and stop. But it didn't stop there. That wasn't the problem. Next came the gaslighting, the victim blaming. Then we found a slew of other allegations. One was that he was like a floor person.
He was an RA.
He was an RA, and he would break into girls' dorms. He got kicked out of that school for sexual battery. He sexually assaulted a drunk TikToker at an event. He registered himself as a minor on the app Yubo to talk to other minors. Am I forgetting anything?
I honestly can't. There's been so many people that have done so many things, but Gemini is definitely a special one.
Yeah. So this goes beyond like an accidental, inappropriate interaction. This is like a deep-seated thing. This is bad. This is really bad. Okay, this is probably the worst, if not maybe one of the worst, if not the worst. Honestly, predator on the app. And I'm happy that he was taken down. So he's trying to come back. This was his welcome back picture, and he's just testing the waters. He looks just like, scumfuck. And then, of course, people are sitting here, and they're like, oh, my God, he's back. Ha, 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 blah, blah, blah. Whatever. He has returned. One of the things that does genuinely bother me, and the only reason I'm going to bring this up, is because the girl came out publicly herself, is that if you scroll down a ways, what I find disgusting is this picture. This is the girl that he sexually assaulted. It's fucked up. And I feel like he thinks that this is appropriate. And I think that that's very telling, that he thinks that that's something that should be left up. You okay?
Yeah, what a fucking stupid piece of shit.
Piece of shit. So, Acrello, my good friend Acrello messaged me. We should probably just do a quick... From TikTok, he messaged me. He said, Papa Gut, look in your DMs. This is Acrello. He's a great guy, a good friend of mine. He's got a lot more followers. Good for him, but that's not the point of this video. With DMs from him. So, here are the private DMs between Gemini Official and Acrello. So, I'm assuming this is somewhat old, but it says, oh, okay, for sure, bet that. I hope you've been having a blessed day, though, for real crazy out here in the world, whatever. So, Acrello sent him the video of the disgusting second apology. He says, old news, man. You're really stuck in the past.
You know who's probably stuck in the past?
Who's that?
The girls he assaulted.
Wow, Jesus, baby. This is not the...
No, I'm being serious.
I know, but all right. That's so rough. I mean, do you feel comfortable talking about your shit, or...
I wasn't talking about my
Okay,
shit.
well, just like I feel uncomfortable making jokes in this light. I know that you feel more comfortable because...
Okay, I didn't think of it as like a joke.
Okay, all right. But they probably do have a bit of, what would you call that?
PTSD.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't doubt that at all. But this is one of those things that's like I find unforgivable, to be honest with you. We're not talking about like an accidental, inappropriate interaction. We're talking about like he sexually assaulted somebody and he doesn't care, and he's never apologized for that. He apologized for he didn't even apologize for the interaction with the 19 to 15-year-old. He literally tried to gaslight everybody, right? So he says, still looking for someone who cares, I'm assuming. Must be delusional or something. I'm trying to be cordial. So I guess Gemini thinks he's trying to be cordial. He's a big tough guy now. He wouldn't. He's. It's a great look. He's not exactly the toughest guy though. He's a fucking coward. Anyway, next bet is release on the past. Yeah, because you're trying to come back. If you would try to be gone, then we wouldn't be talking. You abused your platform multiple times. You don't deserve it. Leave now. You're not welcome back. That's from Acrello. Nice big balls. When did I say I was coming back? He obviously is testing the waters to come back if he's posting another picture on his account that he hasn't posted on in how long? So this is the last one. This was from a couple hours ago. This is the last one before that. This was from like 43 weeks ago. This is from October 3rd, 2020. He's testing the waters
with a new name as well.
Yep.
So that like it doesn't bring as much attention as it would.
Yep, he's a new name that to me shouts, "I want to come back as a gamer." I know that sounds silly, but his name is like ZZER00. That sounds like a gaming tag to me.
Okay.
And I know he used to do games on his Twitch account. So yeah, he's definitely trying to come back. Just because I changed my name and logo and post a pic of didn't mean anything. That means that's like everything.
Even logo, like logo is not like a normal thing. Like I don't have a logo.
Yeah, he revamped his logo. Yeah, I'm not coming back. He's definitely gonna. It's good that his name is Zero though, because he's an absolute zero fucking loser. But no, of course he's testing and come back. Oh, I just changed my logo. Imagine like I was in pajamas and then I dressed up in like a fucking tuxedo. And someone's like, "Oh, are you going out to like the special event tonight?" Like, well, just because I'm in a tuxedo doesn't mean I'm going to a special event. It's like, "Oh, wow, you're right. I'm a fucking idiot." What a moron. But he just feels stupid that he's getting called out. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. He's getting called out. And he feels stupid. Don't act like you're not, bro. You're posting again. Change your YouTube name to Zero so nobody knows it's you. I didn't delete videos though. Oh, I wish I could see his. I wonder if that's on YouTube. I want to do a quick look. ZZER _0. Let's see. I don't see it. Maybe somebody in the chat can find it for me. Anyway, unless it's in here somewhere. And wow, that was something I didn't even see. No, it's just a cameo. Oh, it's his Twitch. Oh, he has XY. Oh, he has a Twitch. Well, he's had a Twitch. Okay, he hasn't been alive for a while. Okay. There's his YouTube. 11 months ago. Yeah, he even changed it on his YouTube. This goes beyond just one picture. He has a whole new fucking thing.
A brand.
A whole new brand. He's definitely trying to come back. What are you fucking kidding? This guy's totally full of shit. What is this? It says my account. What the fuck? I wonder. I don't know. Anyway, back to business. Just because I changed literally everything, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I didn't delete videos, though. I don't know what that means. No, don't post. Leave your social media accounts are invalid now. And open to comments. Oh, okay. Well, that's really respectful that he opened his comments so that people can call him a predator. Good for you guys. Next one says, in what world do you think you should have a platform? Why are you so pressed, dude? Do I know you or something? Like, dude, imagine trying to shame somebody for not liking a predator. Oh, bro, why are you so upset that I raped the girl? Like, not a big deal. You know what I mean? Like, that's the energy I'm getting.
And he also messaged Acrello.
Oh, yeah, he messaged
being like, "Hey, like, how's it going? Long time no talk." And he's like,
"What the fuck are you talking to me?" I was like, "Well, maybe because you messaged me first." Nah, I barely had any followers when I saw you go down for fucking with minors. I gave you a follow though. What? Could you imagine saying that? Hey, you're a genuinely bad person. Yeah, but I like you. Oh, mine changed. That definitely unassaults people.
No, but that like is not even what he's saying. He's like, yeah, I gave you a follow though, as in like I'm supporting your platform. Like following doesn't have anything to do with you liking someone.
Oh, so you're saying
wow. I feel like Gemini's being like, oh, like I'm popular and like I followed you.
So what you're saying is that like this is almost like another example of Gemini like leveraging his large platform to be like, I tried to support you and like this is the appreciation I get. He's trying to shame somebody for that's fucked up. I didn't even think of it that way. That's very possible. That's crazy. What a loser. But I'm cool with Papa Gut. Okay, sweet. Anything else? It's crazy to me that people go this far over someone they never met over the internet. Kind of cringe, isn't it, bro? I just what kind of like perspective is that? Dude, like it's like such a normal adult, honestly, because you know me, I have a very, like this is like man shit. To like no.
You have a very
crossed,
strong moral code.
Yeah, you crossed an uncrossable line. This wasn't like a mistake anymore. Like, this is it. This is over. You're done. Like, stop trying to come back. The fact that he's trying to come back is incredible. But, like, he's not even trying to apologize what he did for what he did wrong. He never his first apology for the one thing that was kind of forgivable with nothing else tied to it, that wasn't even a real apology. But then all the other stuff tied to it, it's just inexcusable. Like, you can't walk away from that. You can't just be like, oops, she was drunk and I accidentally forced myself on her and bruised her up. You can't just do that. It's done. Getting kicked out of school for sexual battery? No. Like, this isn't like a thing that you can recover from. It's just crazy. And that's how I know you don't understand what you did was wrong. Exactly. He's 100% correct. You fucked the child. Wouldn't I be banned behind bars, sir? I hate this argument. It's such a pussy argument, especially since I remember talking to that girl a while back, and I urged her to talk to her parents and talk to the police because, I didn't want to get in between a lot of that. And like she didn't want to press charges on him because she felt bad for him after they slept together.
Well, I was gonna say, was there even any legal things?
So what happened was after they slept with each other, the girl was like really guilty. She felt very pressured into it. She felt really terrible. And like she lied to her parents about where she was and whatnot, so they couldn't press charges. And then it was kind of like almost like a it's too late type of a deal.
So there's no charges against him?
No, they didn't press charge. They could have, but they didn't.
No, but that's what I'm saying. And he's like, why? Then wouldn't I be behind bars? Well, if you don't have charges pressed.
Yeah, no, of course.
No, you ain't going to be behind bars.
And that's because that girl felt bad for him. That's really what it comes down to.
He does say, why'd I win the court case?
Why'd I win the court case? Win what court case?
Do you know how easy it is to win a court case
when it's all hearsay? Yeah. And it's like, time later. Also, he could just be lying.
He could just be lying.
But it doesn't matter because he didn't win the case of him getting kicked out of school for sexual battery. Like, that's like we have it's in a video I have. What did you win that court case? Dude, you missed it to it. Questions we'll never know. There's literally clips of you saying, I got with her. Funny because they always say that and never think of blackmail. Gemini's the victim. You see, this is what he is. He got blackmailed. That's the only reason he admitted it. So he must have got blackmailed into court. Yeah. Okay. What a scumbag. What the fuck? Blackmail Gemini. But hey, legally I'm clean, so I'm chilling. You're just wasting your time. That's the thing. Legally you're clean. So legally go get a regular job. Stay off the internet. I'm honestly surprised that nobody beat the shit out of you.
I just feel like him saying that, he's admitting everything that he's, we could say accused. My finger's not in the thing. Accused, because, I don't think it's accusations at
not
this
really
point.
Accusations, but
sure,
he's
like, hey, I'm legally clean, so
yeah,
so right. I did all that shit,
but I got away with it. You know what I mean? That is honestly. Remember when you got in trouble in college for being in girls' dorm rooms and shit? This is good. I'm really appreciating the Gemini slander here. And won that blah, 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 blah. And won that case. You just don't know, man. What? You got arrested? What do you mean? You got kicked out of school? What case? And that time you registered as a minor on a pseudo dating app called Yubo to talk to other minors. What's funny is I still go to that college online. Oh, that's not funny at all.
That's not funny. Do we know what school it is?
Yeah, maybe we're going to have to figure out what school that is because I don't think that a predator should be going to a school with children.
How old is Gemini right now?
I don't know. He might be 21 or 22. Yeah, I guess I'd have to go. It's on my YouTube and just figure out which college he was going on. This way we can all know, just for Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's see. We can probably scroll through here. I don't know if I can figure out the school. NSU as in RA. What is NSU? National University. Is it Florida? I'm going to assume that it's Nova Southeastern University because he lives in Florida. So that would be my general assumption of where he's going. Okay. So you're still doing intensive therapy too? Girl is just roasting the fuck out of this guy. Been on YouTube since I was 16, Brody. What? So why does it still say you're 17 on there?
And that's like you said this app is for minors.
Well, the thing is if you register as a 18 or older, apparently you cannot talk to people under 18.
Well, no, just because like I don't know, like I find out it's weird, like because if like when I was on apps as a teenager, like I had my age as older.
Yeah, and it's weird that you would have your age as younger. Yeah, it's bizarre. It's really bizarre. Keep them coming. We speak to my counselor every week. I just don't believe that. He told us he was in his intensive therapy, and then he was like, yeah, I lied, I was skydiving. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, he's not even consistent with his lies. If that was the case, then you would be, let's see, when you turned 18, you would have been able to talk to adults. Only talk to adults. Okay, this looks like another one from before. So I guess that's what we got. Had the same account, dude. You're thinking too far into stuff, man. You're obsessed. They're obsessed. The words you're saying to me do not affect me whatsoever. Heard it a million times. Probably because you're a fucking scumbag. Not only am I legally clean, but I got a job, a house, a family. It's good that you have a job. It's fine that you have a house. I hope that your family's okay. If you don't think I deserve it, then good for you, bro. But what sense does it make for you to tell me, I'm sorry for whatever I did to you, man, but I'm not that dude you think I am? I hate that. That's like the shame game. It's like, I'm sorry that you think this about me, but it's not me. You know what I mean? It's like it's another form of like of shame, of like of what is the word I'm looking for?
Sorry, I read
sympathy
further down on the messages.
Okay, I'm sorry for whatever you did, blah, blah, blah. You had some Jesus or just a hint of common sense in you than you'd see. Again, have a great day. I'm done responding.
I'm gonna say something bold and say like, yeah, because like having some Jesus in you or whatever, very religious people are too forgiving for things.
Oh, I think I understand what you're saying. So like
I don't think that that's what Gemini meant, but like
No,
to
I
me,
get what
that's
you're
how I
saying.
register. If you had some Jesus in you, you would forgive me. Like, no, like I'm gonna fucking hold you accountable for being a piece of shit and not associate myself with you.
No, right, but like another thing that makes me feel like is his parents are probably more conservative and probably very religious. And so they're like, as long as you accept Jesus, you can be forgiven. And now he's trying to apply that rhetoric to like everyone else. Like, well, you just need Jesus. And it's like, well, you really just need to kind of
just fucking not.
Yeah.
At all.
That's not what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
But I shouldn't have said what I was going to say, so it's a good thing you said something. Because that was going to be a lot meaner. Yeah, so Gemini's actually trying to come back. Real piece of shit, scum fucking loser.
And then his last message is, have a great day, I'm done responding. Honestly, though, and this is the thing that confuses me about Gemini as well, and why I think that he is like... knows what he did, is because like if you really are like I'm innocent, like why are you engaging in the conversation this far?
Well, why are you sitting here saying, well, legally I'm clean? Like if I was innocent of this horrible thing and people said I was guilty, I would be hysterical. I would be like, wow, what the fuck? Like when I did that whole joke that was intended to call out another alleged predator, right? The old enough to bleed, old enough to breed joke. Like, that was supposed to be, I was like, and I said, thank you very much, Andre Lopez. My whole point was trying to call Andre Lopez out over the allegations of him as 23 sleeping with a 14-year-old. And, like, it was misconstrued. And people were like, oh, you're a predator. And it fucked me up for how many months? Because, like, I know I'm innocent, but, like, I can't convince people. And, like, the joke was out of pocket. I get that. But you understand the point was that the intention was taken the wrong way. And, like, I got fucked. And, like, I really fucked me up. But this guy is, like, living lavish. It feels like he just doesn't... the courts didn't say... Like, I would never say that.
No, but then it's just, like, he's reinforced by the fans. Like, when you did open up his most recent post on Instagram, I guess it was all positive comments.
There were some...
Which I think is very interesting because when you open... Who is it? Tony Lopez has been all over your For You page?
Yeah.
No, what was... Tony Lopez was the 19 and 17
No.
right?
That's Tony Carson. Okay, don't slander Carson like that. Tony Lopez was 20 years old talking to 16, 17-year-olds.
Oh, okay.
And like he was sexting them. And like that, and like that's what I was talking about before. I feel like you can be forgiven. Just like I would give Tony Lopez a pass for apologizing for interacting with people 4 years younger than him. I would have done the same for Gemini from 15 to 19, which I think is worse. Because like, okay, you can make the mistake and move on, but we go beyond the mistake. We go into like legal actions of like gaslighting people and actually taking advantage of like drunk people, etc., which he saw as a picture of that girl, remember?
Yeah.
He's a next level like predatory individual.
So you open Tony Lopez's comments and it's like, I hate this kid, like why is he on here, blah blah blah. You open this, there was a comment that said, I'm glad to see you smiling again.
Yeah, right. No, right.
You look so nice.
Somebody said there was another guy named Zero who was a predator. He has like 1 million on YouTube. Well, coincidence? I think not. But this is like, my boy. I am Messiah. Okay, let's see what you got. Wow, this looks like he's a okay. So is this person like a TikToker? I wouldn't doubt it. Very ignorant individual. Let's see. He's probably a TikToker, I feel like. You could probably see his TikTok on the site. I'm not even going to worry about it right now. You look so nice in your NASA jacket. Yeah, I wish you would just go to the fucking moon and never come back, right? Fortnite Travis Scott. Okay. Glad to see you still smiling. That was what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's back. Look at these fucking idiots. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what?
And it's just like there are situations that like
fire, bro. Fire hearts.
That are like uncomfortable where someone really may like do something without that intention. But like he like predatorized multiple girls.
Yeah, like sometimes so that's kind of a conversation about like sexual assault culture where you have one side, like generally the more submissive side, will have an interpretation that the situation is horrible because it is, but the person that's being aggressive doesn't necessarily understand what they're doing is wrong. It's a lack of education of consent and boundaries. But this doesn't seem to be what this is. This seems to be like a constant pattern of predatory behavior, and that's the problem with it. Welcome back. My boy still doing great things. Haha, man, missing your TikToks. Can I have a peppermint? He has returned. Smiley face. Can I have a peppermint? Ignore these haters. You've been through enough, brother. What? Yo, his making the return. Whoa, who looks so happy? PayPal me some money. Okay, I don't know. Why am I in your bio? Bro, you're forgiven. Who the like honestly, who the fuck are you to forgive Gemini?
Look, he posted a picture smiling and they're like, "Oh, you learned."
Oh, it's not even the only one. Look at that. That's him with some white. I guess he's gay now and he's fucking a white guy. I don't really know. Then he's dancing here. This is called the sexual assault shuffle.
You fucking said something about me making jokes.
Okay, but you allowed me to make the jokes, you know, because we're just we're one being right now. Our traumas are mixing together.
Your traumas,
yours, your serious traumas and my traumas of pissing on the toilet seat on accident at night. You know. All right, bro. Okay. Anyway, more dancing, more of this white guy, then a grandmother. Maybe this is a religious thing. You know what's sad? Like if he actually had a serious religious revelation, I could potentially forgive him. No, I wouldn't do that. Like if he became a born again, like super devout, like priest, I would potentially be like, oh, okay. But like then you wouldn't come back to TikTok. You would just
and
be a
like
priest
with that, I would imagine that you would acknowledge what you did.
Yeah,
like,
no, actually, good point.
It.
Yeah, you would acknowledge, be like, I did this wrong thing. Now I'm devoted to God. But that's not what he's doing. Then there's a bunch of other people. He's learning how to escape like situations better. So like this way, if he's in a hotel and he like takes advantage of somebody, he knows how to like climb the wall and get out so the cops can't get him. So yeah, he's just practicing. There's him practicing disguises to sneak out so nobody notices him. There he is with there's probably his family that's very conservative and probably forgave him despite the fact that he doesn't forget. I would beat the living shit out of my son.
Oh,
I would beat the fuck out of my son.
There's like, I feel like there's not many things like that when we have children that like you will disown them for. But like if your kid was fucking pulling shit like this, like
beat the fuck out of my kid. This is one of those things. Like this is what it is. If you love your kids unconditionally, they will potentially cross that line, where like, but you'll still love them. Like I would beat the fuck out of my kid if they sexually assaulted somebody. It would be bad. I'd probably go to jail. Like, are you kidding me? Like that's disgusting, you know. And that's why my kid will never do it. And if they do, then I guess I'm going to jail. Ugh, such a scumbag. I put the first picture up there because that last one just makes me want to throw up. You're forgiven, bro. We need you back on TikTok. You need to take down these snowflakes. What does that mean?
What is that? Can I just tell you, I had no idea. Like, you're saying he's the peppermint guy. I remember that song. I have no idea who Gemini is before this situation.
He was a nobody. No TikTok celebrities are a nobody.
Like, so, like, take down snowflakes. Like,
he never called
singing a
out.
Song on TikTok.
Yes.
I'm being like legit.
No,
like,
I'm being legit too. Was? His content was he would just go like, okay, we could look it up. We'll look it up. We can't really play the song though. Can I have peppermint? Okay. So I'm not on the correct account. So it's okay. Let's go on the correct account. So it's just like I'm turning the song off. This is Mr. Bruno. He didn't know. Once everything happened with Gemini, Mr. Bruno disowned Gemini. But this is all he used to do. With that, can I have a peppermint song?
Whenever you say Joe Bart, this is who I think it is.
No, this is no. Okay.
So his content is nothing. That's Weird. Boogie.
Yeah, it's Boogie. Anyway, that's pretty much it on that. So anyway, yeah, no, that's his content. There's a bunch of hearts. You've been haven't. Oh, this guy says haven't forgiven. Fucking what a legend. This guy's a legend. This guy's a legendary fucking poon slayer. Okay. The peppermint was spicy dog fires. Bless up hands, yo.
So like. Can I talk about something?
This guy says don't come back. That's a threat. What an alpha male. Okay. Or female. I don't know. Oh, this is Logan with an F. Oh, this is actually a really good guy. This is Logan with an F. That's so funny. That's actually funny. Okay, what were you saying?
No, I was gonna make like a serious, like pointed out something serious.
Sure.
Is like, so when it comes to like sexual assault and sexual assault survivors, like Gemini's comment section is the exact reason why like sexual assault survivors like struggle, and I don't even know like how exactly to say this. Like, you know, like have like suicidal ideation and like don't come forward about things or blame themselves. His comment section is the exact reason.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Because how could someone like so wonderful like do something so terrible?
Yeah, and honestly, like think about this. Let's say he ever was actually able to come back to TikTok. You'd have like if somebody, let's say people spoke out against him, maybe some of the people that like the survivors of his survivors. How many fucking kids do you think would be in their comments telling them to kill themselves because like it's fine, he's over it now? Like imagine that he did a horrible thing, but he doesn't understand the emotional impact of the horrible thing he did, and he will never experience it in the way that he has pushed that like experience on others, you know? And then imagine like. He comes back, and then you express yourself so truly and honestly about what happened, and then everybody's like, shut up, it's over with, like, it doesn't matter. And it's like, it's not. Like, this sits with people forever. That 15-year-old girl is never going to get over it. The girl that he sexually assaulted is never going to get over it. None of these people are going to get over it. And, like, this person is just, that's the biggest problem. And he's not even apologetic. He's not even apologetic. No. It's terrible. People are defending a rapist. Thank God. Yep, true. I guess that's it. So, honestly,
did you see the reply to that comment though?
What?
They said defending a rapist, and then someone said cry bozo.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like they're acknowledging, like, yeah, we know, but we don't care.
Cry about it.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Guess what? We do.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Well. That's unfortunate that this scumbag is trying to come back. Hopefully.
I think that he will come back and he'll be successful in his little circle.
No, he's not going to come back.
Look at his comment section. Do I think that he's going to like...
Let me tell you something. He's not going to come back.
Okay.
He's going to try to come back. So the problem is that all the people that don't like Gemini because they know he's a scumbag are people who like are willing to lose their platforms to get rid of Gemini. So like, there's not a single one. So that's like myself, Mr. Bruno, I Speak, Acrello. Like these are people that are not just going to let him come back. So, like, because here's the thing. Making a brand new account is very difficult to do. I just tried to make new accounts. You're very sensitive to reportings. All it really takes, and there's so many fans across, like, all the people that I talked about. And let me throw in Freak the Gemini as well. There's so many fans across all those different people that are going to tell one of us when he does come back on TikTok. And it's going to be, that's how quick it's going to go down. So he's going to try, and it's just not going to succeed because, like, he is a genuinely bad person.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. So, you know, this testing of the waters hasn't really gone too well for him anyway, because he got, like, fucking destroyed by Corello in the comments, so that was funny.